The Fortis and Lenis consonants. They are both consonants pronunciation. So the Fortis is pronunciation of consonants with greater energy, while the Lenis is pronunciation of consonants with lesser energy. Okay, in order to give you a more specialized definition of these two terms, I need to give you the definition of an obstruent. What's an obstruent? As you have seen in the last chart or in the table, we have the stops or the plosives. Okay, these are types of consonants. We have the fricatives and affricates. So an obstruent is a speech sound, any speech sound that obstruct the airflow. Obstruct means it stops the airflow. Okay, and this includes stops, fricatives, and affricates. Okay, so the obstruent is a term that includes all these types of consonants, as long as it stops or obstructs the airflow. For example, we have ka and ga. Okay, they are most of the time the obstruent is voiceless. Do you see? It's not voiced sound, it's voiceless, because if you try the ka or ga, it's mostly a voiceless sound. You might ask, what's a voiceless sound? It's a sound that you make without moving the vocal cords, right? Like ka and ga, you are just depending on the airflow. You're just stopping the air from flowing. Okay, so now we are saying that, we say that the Fortis is a voiceless obstruent, while the Lenis is a voiced obstruent. Okay, as you can see, for example, we have for Fortis the ka and fa and sa. Okay, all these are obstruents, but they are voiceless. They do not move the vocal cords. As for the Lenis, they are voiced. Okay, ga, va, and za, they make the vocal cords move. For every Fortis consonant, there is a corresponding Lenis consonant. Before I show you the two corresponding consonants, I need to tell you another term that's related to obstruents. Since we mentioned obstruents, let's talk about sonorant. What is a sonorant? So we said that obstruent stops the airflow, obstruct or stops the airflow. Here the sonorant produced with continuous airflow, so it allows for the airflow. Okay, so it's a speech sound produced with continuous airflow. It allows for the air to move. Okay, and actually this includes all the vowels. All the vowels allow the air to move. This is what vowel is about mainly, right? And semi-vowels. What are semi-vowels like these? Wa and ya. Okay, so they are semi-vowels, like partly vowel, partly consonant. And other consonants like nasals. If you remember the nasals from the chart, they are like the N and the M letters, right? We said the na, ma, and the ing from sing, for example, right? It is called anna. Okay, so the three nasals and the liquids like la and ra, which is the L and R. Okay, all these are voiced. Okay, the sonorants mostly are voiced, while the obstruents are voiceless. So now let us go back to our Fortis and the Lenis. We just were trying to explain that what is obstruent and the related term, which is sonorant. Now let us go back to the Fortis and Lenis. Okay, we were saying that the Fortis is a voiceless obstruent. An obstruent is mainly a sound that stops airflow. Okay, so here I told you, like, for each Fortis there is a corresponding Lenis, right? So we have here the pa, okay, it has its corresponding ba. So these are the fortis, okay, and these are the linis. Ta, this is fortis. The corresponding consonant is da, da. They are all obstruents. All of them stop the airflow, okay? However, the first one, the first line is voiceless, while the second one is voiced. So we have ka and ga, fa and va, sa and za, tha and tha, sha and ja, ch and ja. If you remember, this is affricate and this is an affricate. Remember the affricate? I told you an affricate is a stop sound, okay, followed by a fricative, okay? Same here. The da is a stop sound. The ta is a stop sound followed by an affricate.